Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Crispy and today we are back on my forest core island of Briarwood. Last time we worked on this tree house for Sylvana, and I have a little bit of a problem, guys. I time traveled back to May and now my azalea bushes are in bloom. Oh no. I just really love this green grass color, and it was getting so dark with the July grass, and the weeds are just so beautiful in the spring. I love them so much. So I was like, oh, let's go back to May because then it'll be even prettier. Not even thinking that the azalea bushes would be in bloom, and that is not what I want for this island. Pink does not go with my color scheme, so I'm just torn on whether I should like go back to June maybe, or take out every single azalea bush. I was using mostly azalea bushes, and even though they say they're white, they really look pink, right? And these, I believe these are hibiscus bushes, red ones. Yes, red hibiscus bushes because they're so dark. I really think they go well with like the grass coat that I have. And also these cedar trees. But these, these azalea bushes that say they're white, they're really pink. And so I don't want them in bloom. It's gonna take so long to go through and dig out all of the... Oh, I'm so torn. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But today what I wanted to do is work on this, decorating this sunken waterfall area. I actually terraformed this in a members video, and I've tweaked it a little bit. I just wanted this, some of the walls to be more curved instead of flat. So I did tweak them a little bit so that they were a little bit more curved and less flat. And then I did end up putting a island in the middle. I'll probably put like a large cedar tree down there in the middle of that island. And then I want to decorate all around it. And then I have Callie up here, so I need to do another one of these treetop house designs. Someone mentioned maybe taking out the loft beds and just doing vines all the way around. I just wasn't sure if it would look as much like a tree house if I took the loft beds out. So I'm not so sure about that. I do know I won't have room to put loft beds all the way around here for this one, so I could try it and then people could just let me know which one they prefer. Maybe could do that, but I've got to do Callie's, and yes, I do have a 5-star island. Yeah, but I won't be using those Lily of the Valleys. And then I've mocked up one of these cave houses for Teddy. So Teddy's there, and then I have one more over this bridge of the treetop houses. So I still have to redo the interior and exterior of Hazel's house. But I want to start working on this sunken waterfall and decorating it, and then maybe we could get to Callie's house today. I'm hoping. We'll see. But just continuing on decorating and trying to figure out what I want to do about the bushes. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I do love azalea bushes, but I don't love them in bloom. Not on a forest core island anyway. So I am gonna grab some stuff and get to work. Alright, so originally when I started this area and started decorating, I just was gonna do a let's play again style where I was just talking as I decorated, and then when I was listening to it back, the water was so loud. Somehow my settings have gotten changed in OBS, and I used to like turn the in-game sounds down to where the water wasn't just deafening, but I don't know, I'm gonna have to adjust it again because it was just it was definitely louder than me talking. And I know that when I decorate sometimes I tend to get a bit quieter instead of just, you know, speaking up, because I don't know, I guess I'm concentrating and thinking about what I'm doing. So I just decided to do a voiceover. It's pretty self-explanatory. I was just wanting to decorate this sunken waterfall, and so I put some ducks around, some bushes, trees, flowers, and it was a little bit difficult to get up and down on the ledges because some of them are really narrow and there's not a lot of space, but I managed to get it all done. And so I did decide to go ahead and switch out the bushes. I don't know why, I just have to make it hard on myself, I guess. And I decided that I liked the weeds and the grass color a little bit better in May instead of, I was in July, I think. So I just decided to go switch out the azalea bushes for the hydrangeas. And I was trying to like kick off the little custom coat I had down there, and it was not letting me. I was like turning around in circles and it wouldn't let me kick it off. So I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll just leave that custom design there. And I did go back after this and I added some vines because Purple Pixie's always telling me I need to add more vines and I always forget. So I did go back and add more vines. And so I tried to put as many as it would let me have. But yeah, I just always forget about the vines on the cliffs. I don't know why, I just always forget. I guess it's because it's the last thing that I put on the cliffs, and so a lot of times when I am done you know, decorating an area, I don't know, I just don't think about it. And sometimes I can't get to the edges of the cliff because there's stuff in front of it, so sometimes it won't even let me add them. But I am trying to remember to add more of the vines, and so I am just filling in this area on top of the waterfall. I wasn't originally happy with how the shape of this cliff was. I don't know, I just thought it looked a little bit funny. I wasn't very happy with it. I wanted more of an organic shape, and I don't know, it wasn't coming out the way that I wanted it to. But I decided to just fiddle around with it and keep, you know, working at it and the shape. And I did eventually like how it came out, especially with all of the decorations and stuff. You know, sometimes even though it may not look the best when you're terraforming, you know, if you put some decorations around and fill it up, I mean, most of the time it's, you know, it turns out okay, at least for me. And I am my own worst critic, but I try. And so when this was all said and done and I had tweaked it several times, I was happy with the shape and everything, and I like the rounded cliff edges better than the flat ones that I had initially. And then I was taking out the bushes, and at my entrance I saw that I had use the garden bunny decoration, and I totally had forgot about that too. So I had to grab another one of those because I love that so much. And I don't know why I keep going back and forth. I think it was because I was originally talking in this clip and then I stopped and did a voiceover because it was so loud. So I was like, how am I going to get out of this little area I've blocked myself in? I think that's what I was saying in that little section there. But now I'm just filling up this side on the right, and then I will get to the I did a walkway, like with that boardwalk code that I've been wanting to use, and my dog keeps whining. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Oh, he's been whining all day. He's driving me crazy. It makes it really hard to record when you have a whiny puppy. I don't think that he feels very good. I don't know what's the matter with him, but we took him to the vet. He had like a hurt paw, and so we took him to the vet, and they were thinking it was just allergies or something. And then he just kept licking it and licking it and licking it, and then he made it sore. And so the vet said that maybe it was originally like a injury, and he just started, licking it and making it worse. So, I mean, we've been giving him some medicine and stuff, but now it's almost his time to have his supper, and he's like, I think I am ready for it now, ma'am. I don't care what you're doing or what you're working on. It is time for me to eat, and I'm gonna voice my opinion, and I don't care what you're doing or what you say. Anybody else's pet as demanding as mine, he is very demanding and very spoiled, and he knows when it's his supper time, and he's gonna tell you and not let you forget, I just put some touristy telescopes in front there, and I just think of the boardwalk code as like a wooden bridge that you're gonna walk across from one piece of land to the other. Sometimes when I'm on hikes and we go to a waterfall, there's like these wooden bridges that you cross over, and there's like waterfall views and stuff, and it's really pretty. So I was trying to recreate that as best I could. Now I'm just filling in the vines on the edges of the cliff because that was what was suggested to me. So I'm just trying it out to see how it looks and to see which one you guys think looks better and more like a tree house. And so I'm just gonna finish filling up the area in front of this little treehouse build, and then I will get back to real time. So yeah, let us know which one you like better. Alright, now that I'm not right next to the water, maybe I can talk through this and it won't be quite so loud. I'm not sure if it's gonna let me put a fence back there. Okay, it did. Good. Oh, I should have thought this through better. I need a fence right here too, but it's gonna go sideways. Why can I never? Oh, and I have full pockets. So yeah, that's the thing. I need to put some bushes down so that I can pick up that tree. Let's see, this one I think goes there. I had to remember how I did the last one because I could not remember. But yeah, I would love if everyone told me which version they liked better. This one or the one with the loft beds on the side. There we go. Go ahead and put a bush there, and then I can put the tree back. Where'd it go? I don't know if I had that one like that, or if I had this one, because it gets closer to the bush. Maybe that would look better. Maybe. Okay. I do have a couple wheat fields in my pockets, but I don't know if, I don't think I have enough. Okay. So over here, let's see if I can fit a bush back here. Good. And then I need another fence. Like, no. That is not what I wanted to do. I thought I still had the log fence in my hand, but obviously I didn't. Okay. And then I think there's a bush back in the corner, and then another fence, and then another bush. There we go. Are you gonna let me put one there? Good. There. And there. And then I have another kid's tent, but I got one that is different color this time, just because this is Callie's house. I really love her exterior, the way that it comes. I don't know that did I customize this? I did. Okay. Little cushion. I thought it went with her house. The green. And then I also have a pile of Zen cushions again, but instead of like the little trees bounty lamp, I thought I grabbed some. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. I grabbed little pine tree bonsai moment, and then see if I can get my wheat fields where they were before. And I'll have to grab a few more, but this is pretty much how I had it before. Push that in the corner, and then a couple wheat fields, and that will be done. Oh, Callie, really? I am decorating the outside of your house, and you have the audacity to have thinky thoughts? No, ma'am. No, we are not thinking. No, we are not. That is just rude. How dare you? How dare you? Goodness. Okay, I put that in the wrong place. I don't want to make her mad, but I do need to move this, ma'am. And then I guess right here I'll just put a green mum. That will be good. And let's see, on this side, I just did a white tulip, so maybe an orange Cosmo. Can't believe she's thinking thoughts. I'm offended. I am offended. Okay. Right here, let's just put a garden rock. And then we have orange. White, maybe. And right here, I'm gonna put a mush log. If I had a net, I would bop you You just pop them one little tiny love tap, then they no longer have thinky thoughts. Just one little tiny love tap, and then they don't get mad. You know, you just gotta knock some sense into them. No, just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm sorry, that sounded awful. That sounded so mean. Okay, I have a lot of this done now. Just a little bit in front here. I'm gonna put another bush. And I think right here I'll just do another weed. Maybe I'll put a rock here. That's fine. And oh, I do have one wheat field, but I need more. I need more. Let's see, is it gonna let me put it? I just want to cover up the line just a little bit. There we go. I'll grab another one later, but there's that for now. I have one more bush that I can put if it'll let me. There we go. And I have a garden rock. I guess I could try that right here and see how that looks. If I could face the right direction, it would help. So yeah, I don't know if it looks like a house. I mean, obviously it looks like a house. I just meant a regular house on a cliff, or if it looked like a tree house. That's what I meant to say. And I don't know that I can get any more vines on the front. I think I put as many as it would let me. So that's all of the vines that I'm going to be able to use, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know which one I like better, because I really thought that the loft beds made it look more like a treehouse, but I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think. I'm just gonna keep putting a few flowers down. I need to go grab some more bushes and finish off this area right here in front, and then I will grab my helper and we will finish up this video. Alright, we are back, and I have my helper here.
Hello.
You ready to see it?
Yes.
Okay, so first we decorated this Sunken Waterfall.
Whoa.
And I put these two little telescopes, you know.
Can you actually look through them?
I wish, but they're just for decoration. Okay.
Okay, I'm not bad.
So, remember how we did this treehouse last time?
Yes.
Well, I did another one this time, but in a different way.
Ooh.
So you gotta tell me which one you like better, okay?
Okay. Ooh, wow.
So this one just has like vines and stuff hanging from the cliffs instead of all the loft beds. So which one do you think looks more like a treehouse?
I think the first one does, but I like both.
You like both?
Yeah.
Well, I told everybody to let us know which one they liked better.
Okay.
And then next time we'll have to work on Teddy's area. I only got to this point today, but that's a pretty good amount. The Sunken Waterfall and another house, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, so let us know which one you like better in the comments below, and we will see you next time.
Alright. Bye. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.